You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
Yeah, top 5 trolls. 7-Day, what up, my people? Hard body, hard spirit. Let's get into it. We're doing the top 5 trolls today. Yeah, top 5 trolls. Now, there's 4 artists on this list. 4 of these people on this list are artists. Only one is not a rap artist. Only one. And I'm going to start it off with the OG, number 5, the OG, this man right here, Tupac Shakur. Number 5, Tupac Shakur. He was doing this way before, he was trolling before it was even called trolling. Like, he was doing this before it was even a word for this, right? Well, we used a different word, but before we came up with the word trolling, Tupac had already passed and he had already been doing that. If you got into it with Pac, he was going to crush you. He was going to crush you. He read books like The Art of War. He read The Prophet from the Machiavelli books, like the 48 Laws of Power. This man knows how to be a great enemy. That's what I'm going to say. Tupac knows how to be a great enemy. He knows how to use his words and his actions to get a reaction from people. And all you gotta only thing I gotta point to that I really could point to is, and if it was just this alone, he still would have made the list. Hit Him Up. That record, and Tupac was legendary. He had some of the most legendary, and a lot of artists don't even do this no more. But I like artists that do this. Artists that talk either before or after their record. Like the record comes on and they talk, or at the end of the record. Tupac will usually talk at the end of the record, and some of those rants that he went on, classic. Lil C's, don't you got sickle cell or something, nigga? You better back the F up before you get smacked the F up. Right? Like he had some of the most legendary classic rants, I'll call them, on records. And I hear a lot of songs. I listen to a lot of music. A lot of rappers don't really do that shit no more. It's like they don't really talk in the beginning or the end of the records no more. If they do it, it's not a lot. It's very few people that do still. But Tupac was one of the best at it. But he trolled Biggie so much, so hard, that he just crushed him. He crushed this man. He crushed him to the point that Biggie didn't even respond. Like he put out all these diss records. He didn't even respond. Who did respond to Tupac? Like who responded to Pac? When like I can't remember not one record of somebody coming out with a rap. Maybe because he passed away so soon after this got released. But I mean, he dissed Nas on Against All Odds. Little nigga named Nas, think he live like me. Talking about he left the hospital, took 5 like me. You live in fantasies, nigga. I reject the deposit. Yeah, this Nas. We all know the classic story. They met up at in New York when Pac did the MTV Music Awards, and they crushed their beef. He was actually supposed to take that song off or take Nas's name, where he's dissing Nas. He was supposed to take that out, but he passed away before he could do that. And Suge Knight, Death Row, they ended up releasing that record, even though Pac told Nas and other people that was around that heard the conversation, like the Outlaws, he told Nas that he was going to take that out because they had squashed their beef like men. They met up and talked like men and squashed their beef. But he dissed Jay-Z. He dissed Mobb Deep, anybody or Lil C's, Lil Kim, just Lil Kim, even just the Fugees. He dissed the Fugees, Lauryn and the Fugees. He dissed them. Like Pac was just dissing anybody and everybody. When he came out of jail, he really felt like he had a chip on his shoulder from being shot the first time and then going to jail, and he really took it personal, how people was talking about him, talking about he got SA'd in jail and all this shit that didn't happen, and people trying to clown him and shit. He took that shit personal, and when he came out with a vengeance. This nigga was straight revenge was all that was on his mind when he came out of prison and was on death row. Like he went that run was an epic run. He made when he first came out of jail, he made All Eyes on Me, which is a double disc, remind you. He made that shit quick as hell. Then he made Machiavelli, which came out after he passed. And then he had a whole bunch of records that didn't come out that he made. Then he made the Hit 'Em Up, obviously. And he trolled Biggie so much. Like, go watch the Two of America's Most Wanted video. In there, they got a look-alike Biggie. They got a look-alike Puff Daddy. And in the if you watch the whole video, I think it's either in the beginning or the end. But there's a scene where Pac goes into this room and Biggie and Puffy are there, and he's got a sling on his arm. He's doing pretty much recreating the scene from Scarface, where Scarface got shot and he had the sling on his arm, and he came to the dude that shot him. That's what he reenacted. Just troll the shit. And then other videos that came out after he passed, like Made Niggas, he had lookalikes, Biggie lookalikes, and Puffy lookalikes, and that trolled him on that. And even the Machiavelli CD, if you go look this up, I might put the picture up here for y'all to see. This was a great troll. On the Mac, it didn't come out on the official release, but it was supposed to come out, but they ended up taking it off. It was a drawing, a picture of Biggie on his stomach getting hit from behind by the Diddler. And it was supposed to be artwork that went inside the Machiavelli, because y'all know, remember, now we in 2026, nobody buys CDs and tapes no more, right? So, but when we did just have CDs and tapes, they would have artwork inside the cover slip, and it had the track list and all that. It was supposed to be on there. I'm gonna try to put the picture up if it's not too graphic, because it's kind of a graphic picture. So if I can get away with it on YouTube, I'll put it up. But that was supposed to go on there. That they released, they were supposed to release a magazine. They had this magazine that came out. I don't know if it got officially released or not, but Suge and Tupac was in there, and they had pictures with like Puffy's girl, Puffy's baby mom. Suge was with her, messed with her, and I think he had his son. Yeah, that's what it was. Suge had a picture with him either holding Diddy's son or his son next to him with Diddy's baby mom. And he said, what the East Coast won't do, the West Coast will. Right? That was the caption that he captioned his picture with. So he pretty much did the same thing that Pac did. Like, I effed your chick. And then that is the top. And I feel like a lot of people learned this from Tupac. Was a lot of artists, especially like a 6ix9ine, he definitely took a page out of Tupac's book. Like when you're at war with somebody and y'all are enemies, what's the one thing you can do that's gonna really, really, really make them hate you is if you mess with their chick, let alone their wife. Faith Evans was married to Biggie, and Pac slept with her. This has been confirmed by multiple people. The only person that didn't confirm it is Faith Evans, which I think she's gonna take that to her grave. I don't blame her, but he did. He smashed her. How he did that, I don't know. This nigga, he was something else, because she flew out to LA to do a song with him, or to do a song for somebody, end up doing a song with Tupac, and slept with Tupac while you married to Biggie, and you know that they're beefing. Like, it ain't no secret. Like, this man got a picture with Faith Evans, where she looked hot as hell, but he got a picture that it came out in like the Source magazine or something like that back in the day. Like, he was just an all-time troll, and 6ix9ine definitely took a page out of Pac's book when he was making those videos with Chief Keef's baby mom, made them videos with Trippie Redd's ex-girlfriend, right? All that. So Pac, number 5. Number four, Ye. And really, from here on out, from 4 to 1, these can really be interchangeable. Like, it's really a tie for first place for these last 4 people that I'm about to name. But Ye, I'm putting him in number 4. Come on, dog. Like, one of his most epic, crazy, awkward, cringy moments was he trolled Taylor Swift, and pretty much, I was watching that live, by the way, when he went and snatched the mic from Taylor Swift and said, "Hold on, my bad, I'm gonna give this back to you in a minute." But Beyonce had the best music video of the year. When he said that, I was thinking that everybody was thinking that, like that all my single ladies, that song, that video, that was an epic video. That was a good video. Definitely better than Taylor Swift's video. And everybody in that moment was thinking, well, I definitely was, well, how the hell did Beyonce not win? How the hell did Taylor Swift win? This man took it upon himself to walk on stage and take the mic and say that shit in front of the world. He trolled the president. He trolled the president. This man said he had a script, right? It was him and Mike Myers on script. This is on when Katrina hit New Orleans, and it took the president like, I don't know, like a week or like 5 days to send people down there and to go down there. And Ye was like, he was reading, Mike Myers read something, and then it was Ye's turn to speak and to read his little shit. Man, he went totally off script. He said after script, George Bush does not care about black people. Said it. Another thing, like Kanye, Ye says the things, and most of these people that's on the list, they say things that most people, the majority, the masses, think in their head, but are too scared or too politically correct to say, right? He just says what he's thinking at all times. So he trolled the president. I think George Bush. He trolled the president. Then even recent times, what did he just do? He made a song called "Hail," the guy with the funny mustache, right? That's a real song that he made. Like, if that's like one of the biggest, and he was going. Remember when he apologized now? I believe he apologized, but a couple years, what was that? 2023. He was going when him and Nike and all them was going through it. He was going on his he don't like Jewish people phase, right? Where he was just dogging them, dissing them every chance he got, right? As he felt slighted by them because he's in business with some of these people, right? The owners of some of these companies are Jewish, so he went on that rant. And he said that slavery was a choice. He said that slavery was a choice. He really said that. And when he said that, and this was an epic moment too, he was on TMZ when he said that, and live in real time, Van, shout out to Van from TMZ, he did not let him get away with that comment. And shout out to Van for doing that, because I remember watching that, and as soon as he said it, Van was like, "What are you talking about, dog? You just disrespecting every black person pretty much that ever lived in America, that now and back in slavery, by saying slavery was a choice." Like, he checked and pressed Ye completely that day, and good for him, good for Van, because he needed pushback for that. Like, he needed somebody not to just be like, "Oh yeah, you said that. Okay, yeah, let's move on." No, we need to talk about what you said. No, you tripping, right? He pretty much told him like, "You tripping." So he did that. Like, he did a damn interview. This man did a whole interview with academics in a black KKK outfit with the hood on and everything. Like, come on, Ye is he's just a troll, and he says what a lot of people are thinking. He's the only one though that he gets in certain beefs, but the other people on these lists are a lot better at beefing with people. Like, Ye says outlandish shit, but as far as just like one person that he zeroes in on, he hasn't had like a real big. I'm trying to think of like if he ever had like this song. I mean, Drake. He was Drake, but even that he didn't troll Drake all that much. Like, he said some shit about Drake, but he didn't go really that hard like that. But these other people on the list, if you beef with them, they pulling all the skeletons out your closet. They gonna talk about any and everything. So yeah, Ye, number 4. Number three. And like I said, these could be interchangeable for real. Charleston White. It is the only person on this list that's not an artist. That is not a hip hop artist. Charleston White, he pretty much he got famous for being a troll. This is his claim to fame. He got rich. He got fame for literally just trolling. Like, that's it. That was his whole thing. He just says the most disrespectful, outlandish shit when he was doing those Say Cheese interviews, and the way, but because of the way he speaks and how he's like, he's funny, but not in a way that like a joke telling funny or like a comedian funny. He's funny in like you just hear how people say certain shit or how somebody talks can be funny. He's that. It's just like the way he explains shit and how he talks is funny, right? Talked about Gilly's son, like this type of trolling I don't like. Like this, like Charleston White type of trolling. Most of it is trash. It's garbage. Like he like talking about people's dead kids. Like what we doing, dog? Like I don't believe in speaking ill of the dead ever at all. I don't do that. Yeah, trolled Gilly when his son got unalived. Talked about a whole bunch of rappers' kids. Who was it? Woody. We were just talking about Woody's kid. His kid, his young son. I think he was like an infant when he passed away. Charleston White talked about that kid. Like there ain't nothing that he won't say. And now he's going on comedy tours and all this shit. I wouldn't buy a ticket to see Charleston White. That for sure would not ever. Would never pay money to go see this man. But what really got me interested in Charleston White was not really the trolling shit. It was more the activism part, the activism in him, and like because he was an activist. Like he worked with children and all that, right? He really did that. He went in front of like judges and courtrooms and really was speaking for people. And he was like a community activist in his community before he got famous. So that's the part I really like because he was really on some Tupac shit for real. Like he was on some he was on some like pro black power shit. You know what I mean? Like standing up to the man, all that shit. Like he told a story about how the police like unalived somebody and he was willing and going to like protect the family members. He was doing that, and he was really sticking his neck out and like fighting with the police, doing shit like that. And he got arrested. He said when he got arrested, it was only him that was popping off. He was the only one. And so when he seen he was the only one, he like, oh shit, wait. So I'm doing all this, but ain't nobody doing it with me. Like I'm the only one on this shit. I'm the only one in jail and shit. So that's what made him flip and turn and like really turn his back on that shit. He talked about it in a few interviews, but that was what caught my eye for real. The disrespectful trolling shit. I can do without that for real. But that he is if you beef with Charleston White, and he's not like he's an internet troll, but he will disrespect you in your face. Like the whole who was it? The OG Paru from Boss Talk TV, him and who was it? There was another OG Crip that he had that famous interview where they was beefing. And they was talking shit to each other. And he was talking shit about Nipsey Hussle and shit. Charleston White was. And dudes tried to check him. He was like, I'm gonna say it again. Like anytime you try to check Charleston White in person, he gonna get louder. If you tell him, hey, you better not say that, I'm gonna beat your ass, he gonna say it again, he gonna say it louder, right? And then Mob James, he got into it with Mob James. Mob James got up, was about to beat his ass. Charleston White got right up in his face too. He said, I think I'm bad too. I think I'm bad too. That's what he told Mob James. And Mob James big as hell. So he got right in his face. He said, what's up? I'm bad. I think I'm bad too. What up? So Mob James really held his composure because we seen with Charleston White how he throws his hands, how he fights. He got a big mouth. And really can't really back it up with these. He really can't. Like we seen how he fights. Charleston White, number two, and like I said, interchangeable. 6'9", Tekashi 6'9". 6'9", out of everybody on this list, he probably had the biggest impact, other than a Tupac. He probably had the biggest impact, other than a Tupac, when he on his run before even after he went to jail. Because remember, now he got out. He did that. He got out the day he got out. He went live, and he had like 2 million viewers on Instagram Live. and he was trolling. He was trolling. He came in as soon as he came on camera. He had the handcuffs, dangling the handcuffs. Made a video with he put the CGI mouse emote rat on his face, right? He owns it, and this is what I like about, because some of these people on this list are likable, but some aren't, right? Like a Charleston White or like a kind of like a 50 Cent, but even though 6ix9ine did snitch, he is a funny dude. He is funny. And I like people that don't take themselves that serious, that their ego ain't so big that they can't laugh at themselves, right? I like people that are self-deprecating, that can laugh at themselves, that can talk about their struggles or their mistakes, and really own it, right? And 6ix9ine, he really owns being a rat, even though he still tries to point out other people that ratted. He does own that. He's like, look, I ratted, yeah, I did, right? And for people that get defensive, like say he was defensive about ratting, it's like everybody knows. Like what like if he was defensive about it instead of owning it, like what's the point of being defensive about it and acting like you didn't do it when the whole world knows you snitched? So you might as well just own the shit because everybody knows it. So 6ix9ine, but he went on an epic run back in 2017, definitely 2018, 2019, before he went to jail. Epic run. Chief Keef paid somebody to shoot at Chief Keef, even though he didn't get hit. He got shot at. Flew out. Chief Gummo was a diss record towards Trippie Redd, because Trippie Redd was way bigger than 6ix9ine, right? And him and 6ix9ine did a song when 6ix9ine wasn't as famous, and they were cool at first, and they were on the same label, right? Trippie started getting jealous, and they started beefing because it got Trippie exposed that he was like a PDF, right? He had this charge of messing with a minor or do something with a minor in a video. Even I don't think he messed with her, but he had her in a video, this minor, and he got charged with something with that. And so Trippie Redd went and exposed that and was beefing with him. He tried to bury 6ix9ine and bury his career by doing that. And when that happened, 6ix9ine went off. He made Gummo. He stalked and had, who was it, Harv, the dude that kidnapped 6ix9ine. He punched Trippie Redd in the face, beat him up. They jumped him. Made a whole bunch of videos just clowning Trippie Redd. Chief Keef. And he got, then the King Von shit. He was trolling King Von after he was trolling Dirk. He still trolls Dirk. Who else did he get into it with? They robbed. He literally recorded them robbing I think it was a New York rapper, but he had ties to Rap A Lot, because remember 6ix9ine was beefing with Rap A Lot. Like he was beefing with everybody. This man had a whole city, a whole state looking for him. When he went to LA, he would post videos, say he's somewhere. He would say he's going to LA, and then he would record a video of him out somewhere. Then he would release it when he's not there no more, and he would literally have people. I think it was like a McDonald's or some shit he went into and posted a video. He had other people riding up to McDonald's trying to find him, trying to catch him, trying to whoop his ass. All these gang members, right? From him trolling, from 6ix9ine trolling them. And they was going up to McDonald's trying to find him and trying to beat his ass, right? Had a whole city just making videos looking for this nigga. Like, it was wild. That shit was wild. That shit was wild to see. And the whole time he's sitting back, like he's posting these videos and watching all these people trying to find him. He's laid up in a hotel laughing, making videos. Like, oh, y'all thought I was stupid? Oh, y'all thought I was dumb? Y'all thought I was about to just post a video and I'm going to still be there when I post a video? Nah. I recorded that and posted it later. The whole city. And then even the southern states, he went down south and got into it with the Rap A Lot. I think they actually shut down one of his concerts. Like, one of his concerts, he didn't get to perform. That's how many people. And then we see him in L.A. Remember when him and Shotty went to L.A.? They went to this party, and RIP to Slim 400. Slim 400 and some other dude came up to the entrance and literally blocked 6ix9ine from coming in the entrance. Did not let him. They had to leave. They had to do the walk of shame back to their car. They didn't even get up the steps, right? And he didn't even have to fight him or nothing. Slim 400 just said, "You ain't coming in here," and they didn't. They didn't come in here. So yeah, 6ix9ine, one of the most impactful trolls. Rainbow hair, all that, right? Then number one, 50 Cent. 50 Cent. And the reason why I put him number one, even though, like I said, from 4 to 1 could be interchangeable, but he's just been doing it for so long. Like, it's the longevity. Like, he demolished. Like, Tupac, he definitely won that battle because it wasn't even a battle. It was just him because Biggie never made a diss record towards him. It was all subliminals and shit. 50 Cent literally murdered, unalived, Ja Rule's whole career. Like, everybody was, Ja Rule was the hottest thing since Slice. Like, he was on fire. He was on fire till 50 Cent came and made Wankster, made one of the biggest records that came out even before he got real famous was How to Rob, where in the whole song he talking about how he's gonna rob everybody in the rap industry. Dope song, dope concept, dope song, by the way. But he demolished Ja Rule's career. Like, them diss records, like, there was multiple diss records. Wankster, I don't know the names of all of them, but I Smell P. Is that you, Ja? I smell pussy. Is that you, Ja? He had a whole bunch of diss records on the mixtapes, right? That didn't make it to the album, but it was on mixtapes, on the G-Unit mixtapes, some classic diss records towards Ja Rule and Murdering. Even Eminem got into it. He started dissing Ja Rule. Obi Trice was on there dissing Ja Rule. All of them. Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, like, they had some classic records. And then the video, Wankster came out. He was out of here. When Wankster came out of here. And then In the Club came out. He was on fire. And it just seemed like Ja Rule just damn near disappeared. Like, he released some diss record too, but it didn't hit like 50 Cent though. It hit a little bit though. He had that what is it called? Clapback. We gonna clap back. We gonna clap back. We gonna clap back. That was all right. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. It was okay. But then even today, like, he's not even rapping no more, and he's still beefing with rappers, right? To the point where and this just happened. Him and T.I. just got into it, right? All because T.I. wanted to do a versus with him. 50 Cent didn't want to do it. Instead of not just saying, I don't want to do it, he says, "Oh, you a snitch, you a snitch, you a rat, stay away from me," right? Trolled him just for asking what a verse. Let's do a versus. You a snitch, you a rat. Nah, I'm good. He could have just said I'm good, but no, it's 50 Cent. He got to troll you. And then he went and took it as far as to post a picture of his wife and wrote something on it. And that right there set off the chain of events that led to King dissing 50 Cent's mother, putting 50 Cent's mom on a t-shirt, her picture on a t-shirt, his deceased mom. He said, dig her up. He said, he was calling her bees, all type of shit, right? And and I say that, I made a video about that. It's on the channel, but I say this is 50 Cent's first L he took, first internet L he took by King. Like, it wasn't even T.I. that got the W. It was King that got the dub. King did that shit. He put out a diss record. Damani, he put out a dope ass diss record. It's called what was it called? Miss Jackson or Miss Jackson. Raw last record. But yeah, that's his first L. But besides that, 50 Cent, he made a whole, you already know him and the Diddler been beefing. Diddy was sleeping with his baby mom, 50 Cent's baby mom, was having freak-offs with her, smutting her out to these adult stars. So 50 Cent, you know, he hates Diddy because of that. He made a whole documentary trolling this man, all because he wants to troll him. He made a whole documentary on Netflix, and it's good. It's a great documentary. If you haven't seen it, go look it, go watch it. Great documentary. Like, and then the Big Meech shit, troll Big Meech, just for taking this is why they call him the pettiest man in hip hop, because not only does he beef with people forever. He's been beefing with Ja Rule and Rick Ross for forever. It won't squash the beef. But he even beefed with Big Meech, who was supposed to be cool with, all because he did business and took a picture and a video with Rick Ross. Like, who does that? Who does that? Like, these are the qualities you don't want in somebody, in a friend or whatever. And really, I don't. And he even trolled Irv Gotti when he passed. He dissed Irv Gotti after he passed, which I don't. I think is demonic and it's just dirty. Like, it's some dirty shit to do. To disrespect the dead is some dirty shit. To be honest, to me, in my opinion, it's dirty. So he did that. He trolled him after he passed. Then he got into a Little Meech, was trolling Little Meech. And yeah, man, that T.I. one, he tried to put T.I. in the trick bag. He tried to put him in there. His sons wasn't going for it. T.I. wasn't going for it either. So not over here. They ain't about to talk about my wife, my mom all crazy. Okay? Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if I'm into it with somebody, I'm into it with just you. I'm not about to bring up, like, that's the weird shit that he be doing. I'm beefing with you, so let me talk about your wife. Let me talk about your mom. Let me talk about your brother. Let me talk about, like, nigga, knock it off. Yeah, 50 Cent, top troll. Ja Rule, who else did he get into it with? Who else did The Game. The Game gave him a run for his money, though. Game gave him a run for his money. And now they made some epic music. They made some great music together, him and Game. What's that video? In my Cadillac Escalade, and I'm riding on Blaze. Yeah, that song, whatever that song is, that's a dope song they did. They did a video to it too. But yeah, 50 Cent, man, he just been doing it for forever. Like, literally the pettiest man in hip hop, pettiest man on the internet, for real, in my opinion. Like, and that's a good and bad thing, because 50 Cent is very successful, right, in rap and in making shows and movies and shit. But as far as the shit that really matters, like your character and like your morals, your principles, and how you treat people, he's losing in that. Like, T.I., like, he don't got a relationship with his son. His son don't like him. According to his first kid's mom, he signed his rights away as far as being a father to Marquise, I think his name is Marquise Jackson, to his son. He signed his rights away. Like, he don't have no relationship. Like, it's not even no relationship, it's a bad relationship. Like, his son don't rock with him at all, in the slightest. And he didn't raise him. So, yeah, man, I don't know how some of these celebrities can have so much success, but in the shit that really matters in life, they be taking hella L's. Or they just don't show up. You feel me? Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Like, share, subscribe. Membership's $1.99 a month. If you sign up for the membership, I will shout your name out on every video. Shout out to John Paul. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7 Day